You scored a worldie in training. You've just been telling us about.
I did, yeah. I'm happy you said that then. That was a good goal actually. A few of the boys were a bit surprised, but it was a good finish. Really needed it to finish off the session, which was good.
Okay, and I'd imagine it's been a fairly competitive bunch of training sessions this week, given the news at the start of it all.
It has been, yeah. Last couple of days have been really sharp. It's given us that lift that we needed, and like I said, the sessions have been brilliant, and everyone's right up for it.
So let's just get out of the way. Where were you when the draw was made?
I was in my flat in Yeovil, just by myself, sort of praying it was Man United, being a Man United fan as well. So luckily it came out, and I seen that they were 25. So as soon as ours came out, I was just praying it was going to be 25, and it was. So
absolutely. And what happened then? Jump up, shout, just take it all in your stride?
No, yeah, I was very happy, sort of excited, and spoke to my parents straight away, which is good. And I obviously had a lot of text messages and tweets flying in, which has obviously got the coverage about it being Man United, but just got to keep focused and hopefully win the replay first.
Yeah, and I guess if you were going to pick anybody, Man United at Hewish Park is basically your dream draw.
It is, yeah. It's the dream draw. Like I said, being a Man United fan as well as being captain of Yeovil, to have a packed out crowd here, walking out with potentially Man United and Wayne Rooney would be unbelievable, and it doesn't get much better than that. So, like you said, it was a perfect draw.
Yeah, and now you've got to make it happen, haven't you?
Exactly, that's the incentive now. Everything's got to be on that Tuesday game, and make sure we do everything we can possible. Don't leave anything sort of out there. Just do everything you can to get the win, and hopefully we get the. Obviously we'll get Man United, but hopefully we get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the alternative doesn't bear thinking about, does it? I mean, that would be a big blow to everybody.
Yeah, it was. It's almost the worst case scenario, knowing that you could have that sort of carrot dangled in front of you to be taken away is not worth thinking about. And that'll drive us on and make us put even more into the game, and hopefully we win.
Yeah, fingers crossed that all happens. And does it make Saturdays, do you see this as a kind of a dress rehearsal for Accrington, or can you just put that to the back of your mind for 90 minutes and concentrate on what's an important league game?
Yeah, you have to, I think, because this week's probably one of the biggest, I wouldn't say in Yeovil's sort of short history, but it's a massive week for the club, for myself included. Obviously said we haven't had a great run of results in the league at the moment, and so the league form's just important as well. We want to get out the bottom four as quick as possible, so it's a game that we really want to win, although that'll obviously always be in the back of your mind, knowing that Tuesday is the biggest game that we'll play for a long time. But if we can come out flying colours on both occasions, then what a week it will be, and what a lift it will give for the club, for the town, and all the players. So.
Yeah. And actually your performances, I mean, it's been a bit of a mixed bag, hasn't it? I mean, obviously not as what you would have wanted at Accrington, but then it's not that long ago you've been putting some really good performances in the win at Notts County. Yeah,
we played really well sort of last five or six league games. We were disappointed against Accrington just the way we played, but looking back now it was almost a good draw in the end, seeing what's come after that. But no, we've been playing good football, so hopefully we can keep that going. And like I said, it's just a massive week that'll give everyone a lift around the place, and you see what happens from there, really.
And Lee Johnson, obviously somebody you know very well from your times up the road. I mean, is it something that's going to be strange seeing him standing on the sidelines next to his dad? Yeah,
it will be, but it's sort of getting used to it now. It's been a few years now, but you always saw him being a coach. When I was playing with him at City, he'd always sort of talk to me and just give me little bits of advice here and there. So I'm happy he's doing really well, and they have got a good side there and they're playing good football. So it'll be another tough test. Obviously with the added thing of being the gaffer's son, so that'll be a good game.
Fantastic.
And I assume mistakes are come down on pretty hard anyway, but if you don't perform on Saturday, there's going to be hell to pay, isn't there?
There is, yeah. Obviously no one likes making mistakes, but with the added pressure now of, like I say, the big game Tuesday, the position we are in the league, mistakes can be even more costly now, so everyone's just fully focused on performing on Saturday to their best of their ability and hoping that they'll stay in the team for the Tuesday game and help the team sort of get out the bottom four.
And have you spoke to any of the players? I mean, obviously there's a lot, perhaps more pressure than there was maybe a week ago. Do you know how they're coping? Do you try to help them cope?
Yeah, for me it's excitement where, like I say before, this week is a massive week, and to be able to play, you'd rather be playing in these sort of weeks rather than have nothing to play for. So the boys, like I said, the training's been really sharp, so everyone's sort of taken that pressure on board. Everyone's really excited, and I think that pressure is almost helping us. It's giving us that lift that we wanted, and all the boys are just really excited and really focused for the next two games.
Hello. If we try and forget about the FA Cup for a minute, I know it's really hard and difficult, but having come down from the Championship, being bottom four is really clearly wasn't the plan. How has it been as captain and as leader of the team to sort of try and turn that around yourself?
Right, it's been a hard sort of start to my captaincy. Obviously, being the situation we're in, I've enjoyed every minute of it, being captain and leading the team. But like I said, it hasn't been an easy sort of start. I'm enjoying now, sort of trying to drag everyone through and show that leading on the pitch and leading in training and get all the boys with you. And I enjoy that responsibility, and it's down to us now, the players and myself, to get us out the bottom four and back to where we think we belong, which is certainly not where we are at the moment.
Has it been a difficult one, perhaps, having to concentrate solely on your performance and in a team perspective, obviously, but has it been difficult to assume that responsibility as well as keeping up your own personal playing levels?
Some occasions, yes, but others no. It hasn't helped with the situation that we're in the league position, which obviously my form maybe not has been as good as it has been before. But all I can do is concentrate on myself and the team, and I try and balance out as well as I can. I'm still learning the game. I'm still asking advice off Darren and Terry. Obviously, Terry was a good captain here, so he gives me lots of advice. And then we've got a few older boys in the team as well. So I'm still learning, but I'm enjoying learning as I'm playing and going along, and hopefully that'll be better off in the future for myself.
There's obviously been massive weeks in Yeovil's history before, but obviously when you've been here as well. Are you going to use that experience to take it into this next few days? Yeah,
definitely. I think leading up to the playoff final, that week was like everything was spot on. The training was spot on. The meetings were so precise, and I think that'll be similar now, because it's that sort of pressure and that sort of pressure around the game where there's so much riding on it that everything has to be sort of down to a T, and I can feel that everyone's so focused at the moment that I really do think we've got a good chance.
In terms of going back to the goal scoring as well, scoring probably does a little training and what have you, but the goals have been difficult to come by this week. Has there been sort of a message that is fed through that you can't just rely on whoever's playing up top, you need to all chip in?
Yeah, definitely. That's the biggest thing at the moment. We need to get goals from all over the pitch, myself included, and we're constantly working on trying to get more balls into the box, obviously more goals, and it has been hard, and we haven't had sort of a striker who's necessarily took all the goals like some teams have, so it's had to be shared about, and at the moment we're working extra hard to sort of get further up the field and create more chances. 'Cause I think we're creating chances, just maybe taking them is the difficult thing at the moment, but we're working hard on that.